Also, we had already seen about processing of coffee. Let's see about instant coffee in this video. So roasted instant coffee is nothing but the roasted coffee beans are being grounded and extracted with hot water to leach out the coffee soluble solids and some of the volatile compounds in extract form in a battery of extraction columns. So it's nothing but the soluble solids, that is the coffee soluble solids, and some of the volatile compounds are removed from the coffee beans and are grounded. So this coffee extract is concentrated to a higher concentration by evaporating water in a evaporator. So this extract is being taken and concentrated into a powder, and dried to instant constant powder in the spray dryer nearly 150 to 300 degrees Celsius. um, so this is the basic flowchart of the instant coffee manufacturing. Roasting is being done for the coffee beans, then destoning, grinding the beans, extraction by using filter or RF liquid, and clarification. Thermal concentration is done for removal of the soluble solids and leaching out some other volatile compounds, and spray dried and powdered. That powder is being sieved and the powder collection is being done. So moisture of the coffee is generally like in fresh berry 50% of MC is being present. In green beans 8 to 13% is present. In roast coffee less than 7% depending upon the humidity. Soluble powder is less than 4% of the moisture content. Then packaging and storage of the coffee. So this coffee processing waste. So what we may wonder, what methods have been adopted to make utilize the waste that are produced during the processing of coffee. So coffee pulp can be converted into animal feed, soil conditioner, or can be used for caffeine extraction and biogas production. So waste water, like care needs to be taken to prevent water from processing, polluting local rivers or the lakes. So grading and classification of coffee beans, they are mainly based on altitude, that is from which altitude these coffee beans have been harvested, the region where it is being cultivated, botanical variety. There are many varieties of coffee, and preparation method, wet versus dry method of processing of coffee is being adopted or not, and bean size, bean shape and color, number of the defects, permissible defects, and the bean density. So based on all these characteristics, we grade and classify the coffee beans. Arabica and Robusta are the two types of beans that we discuss in this PPT. I mean the video. Arabica and these are primarily classified as washed and unwashed one. So they are like further classified into 25 grades depending on the size of the beans and the number of imperfections. Like in those Arabica and Robusta itself, we have many superior grades as Arabica Plantation A, Arabica Cherry, Robusta Parchment AB, and the Robusta Cherry AB. So grade 1, grade 2 and grade 3 we discuss in this. Grade 1 will be of specialty grade, that is there will be no primary defects, and 0 to 3% of the full defect will be just noticed, sorted with a maximum of 5% and above, and also like they will exhibit a distinct attribute in one or more of the following areas like taste, acidity, body or aroma, and moisture content is between 9 to 13% for the specialty grade. Grade 2 is a premium grade of the beans. They are same as grade 1 except maximum of 3 quakers, that is 0 to 8 full defects. Grade 3 and 4, 5 is like exchange grade, standard grade and the half grade. The defects may alone vary between the all the other three grades. Bean type and the grades. So as we already discussed, there are types of beans like Arabica Cherry, Plantation, Robusta Parchment, Robusta Cherry and the Monsoon one. So this is some of the types and the grades that have been discussed here. And specialty coffee is nothing but the decaffeinated coffee, that is the completely caffeine content is being removed from the coffee beans. It is one form of organic coffee, high grown coffee, and estate coffee also we may name it, and variety coffee. So the chicory, what we mean by chicory is nothing but the woody perennial herbaceous plant, usually with bright blue flowers, rarely white color or the pink color. which the roots are baked, ground, and used as a coffee substitute and additive along with the grinding of coffee beans. Also, it is being used as a forage. This chicory was actually native to Northern Africa, Western Asia, and Europe, and its cultivation is though to be have originated in Egypt in ancient times, and then it was brought to North America in 100 I mean 1700s, and have been popular coffee substitute or as an ingredient in coffee in France around 1800. And it is mainly used as a coffee additive in very popular in India, and also in some other parts of Southeast Asia, South Africa, and South United States, particularly in New Orleans. And beer brewers use roasted chicory to add some flavor in dark beer, and chicory is more like water soluble than coffee, so it is like we use only less water as compared with the coffee. In brew, only 30% of chicory is present. So that is one form of instant coffee. Okay. So the root contains up to 20% inulin, a polysaccharide that is similar to same of starch. So inulin is used as a sweetener in the food industry with a sweetening power that of the sucrose. So it replaces the sucrose, and it is sometimes added to the yogurts as one of the prebiotic. This same inulin can be converted to fructose and glucose through the process of hydrolysis. It is also gaining more popularity as a source of soluble dietary fiber and the functional food. Fresh chicory, dried chicory, and fresh chicory root. Wow. So fresh chicory root, they typically contain the dry weight of 68% inulin, 14% sucrose, 5% cellulose, 6% protein, and 4% ash. Other compounds contribute to 3%. Dried chicory root extract contains 98% of the inulin, 2% will be other compounds. In chicory root, 13 to 23% in total weight contributes to inulin. Chicory preparation, how we prepare is wash it, slice, drying with the use of rotary dryer at the to bringing the moisture content to 13%, roasting it with the rotary drums by the addition of 1% of veg oil is added before heating commences, grinding and then packing. So in this picture we can find the chicory and the how it has been extracted and the coffee beans. So decaffeination is nothing but removing, they all know the process of removing the caffeine from the coffee beans. At least 97% of the caffeine is being removed. So the process of decaffeination includes water decaffeination, supercritical carbon dioxide extraction, and solvent method is being used. In water decaffeination, green beans are rinsed or soaked in water for a long period, during which the caffeine dissolves in water and gets separated. Supercritical CO2 extraction uses mainly here carbon dioxide has been used to remove the caffeine. Removal of some 97 to 95% is possible by this supercritical carbon dioxide extraction. Solvent extraction method, by using ethyl lactate and dichloromethane extract, as a solvent for 30 minutes we are able to extract the separately the remove the decaffeine from the coffee beans. So this is about instant coffee. Thank you.